Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Foliage. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. In today's video, I will show you how you can propagate your pothos in 3 different methods. Now, in order to propagate this, you will have to find nodes like these because every money plant will have, every pothos will have these nodes wherein they have these roots. So you will have to cut it exactly where the node is, just below the node like this. We'll cut one over here, and then this is the second one we'll cut over here. Now this is very important to understand. This is an extra stem. We don't need this. We will have to cut this off. We don't need this. We just need that node and the root along with that. Over here as well, we just need the node and the root, and that's more than enough. So now I will show you 3 methods with which you can propagate your pothos. First one is you can just fill it with leca a little bit like this, and then you just take your shoot, the one that has the node, and then just put it into the leca, and then we are going to just fill it up with little bit more of leca so that the nodes are completely inside, and then just fill it up with leca. After this, you can just fill it up with water. Now over here, because we all know that pothos tend to do quite well in water as well, so we do not need to be worried. We will completely fill it up with water, and not 1/4, but we'll fill it completely with water. But you have to ensure that the water is changed every week in order to prevent any bacterial infection. So this is our first method. Our second method is nothing. It's very simple. All you need is just fill your jar with water. Now I would always say it's always better to go for a transparent jar, especially if you're growing it indoor, because if you're going to grow your plants in transparent container outside, then there will be a lot of green that is going to come onto your glass because of the algae. But if you're growing it indoor, a glass container, transparent one, will do quite well. Now all you have to do is just take your, now this jar is very wide. You can go for any jar that has a narrow face, and then just keep your plant like this. This is one method, and you can keep as many cuttings as you want, and this is going to look very bushy. So in this way, now I'm just using one leaf because I do not want to put too much of leaves in this. So you can just add how many ever cuttings you want, but you have to ensure that the cutting is like this. Now even if the root is not present but a small node is present, it's absolutely fine. In this way you can put in as many leaves with the nodes in this. If you have very less, then you can go for a narrow opening, but if you have a lot of leaves, then you can go for a wide opening like this. So this is the second method, and the third method is the regular method what we tend to do, and that is putting it directly into the soil. So once you have done the cutting, you can just take and put the node along with the roots inside the soil like this, and then just put the soil, and then you can just mist some water on it. So this is the most regular one that a lot of us tend to do. So once that's done, you can just sprinkle some water and moisten the soil so that the plant is comfortably tucked into the soil like this. So this is the third method that you can go for. So these were all the different methods. Now if you do not have leca, you can even go for those marble pebbles, the aquarium pebbles that we tend to use. You can even use that as well, so it will work out really well. So these were all the 3 methods with which you can propagate your pothos, all the types of pothos. Now the future videos that I'm going to be making, the propagation is going to stay the same. You have to do the node cutting. You can either go for completely water propagation, or with leca, or you can put it directly into the soil. So these are the 3 methods that you can do your propagation or multiplying of your pothos. But I will also put the picture of the jade pothos on the screen, because right now this one is very discolored. I would say it's become very light, but now I'm going to move it in a little low light area wherein there is not much light, and you will be able to see how quickly the leaves start to turn dark green in color. The more light you give for your jade pothos, the lighter the leaves will be. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.